Hi there, it's Tweed Scott again, and this is the Texan Edge. Today's shout-out goes to Carlos in Corpus Christi, who told me he's been buying breakfast tacos for the road crew working near his office, just to spread a little cheer. Hey, Carlos, that is a great way to start the day, and a mighty fine example of Texas hospitality. You know, while we're on the subject, Texas generosity has its own flavor. It's not about big checks or fancy headlines. It's the quiet kind. The neighbor who mows your yard while you're at the doctor, or the rancher who hauls a stranger's truck out of a muddy ditch without even asking for thanks. And it's that waitress who sneaks an extra handful of napkins into your to-go bag because she knows you've got a bunch of kids in the back seat. Look, we're rolling into that season when commercials make generosity look like something that comes in a glittery box. But out here in the world, generosity rides in a dented old pickup, wears work boots, and smells like barbecue smoke. It's about seeing a need and stepping in before someone has to ask. In fact, I remember one Christmas when my old station wagon broke down on the side of the highway, and there I was sitting there thinking, well, there goes the show. And then the fellow with an oil-stained ball cap pulled over. He didn't even know me, but he knew I needed help. 15 minutes later, we had jumper cables hooked up there and the engine purring again. And you know what? Before he left, he said, I'd figured you'd do the same for me. And you know what? He was right. That's Texas. So maybe today you pick up the tab for a cup of coffee for the person behind you, or you check in on a neighbor who's been that quiet for a while. That's how we keep this big old state's heart beating strong. Thanks for listening today, and remember, tell a friend about the Texan Edge. It's not just a podcast, it's a Texas state of mind. And by the way, we are building a community. Come join us.